Hi, I'm Tracy Sestilli from Social Strand Media, and today I wanted to talk to you about LinkedIn groups. So, I don't know if you saw, but last week LinkedIn announced that they gave LinkedIn groups a new makeover. And so there's a new look and feel and some new features, and today I wanted to walk you through navigating those and kind of checking out what some of the new things are. So, if you're not already a member of a group on LinkedIn, there are over 2 million groups on LinkedIn for you to choose from. So anything that you're passionate about or have an interest in, or even if it's an alumni group, definitely check it out and try to participate. People that participate in groups, their profiles are viewed 4 more times than people who don't. So if you're interested or looking for a job or trying to establish yourself as the go-to person in your industry, then you might want to start participating in some group discussions. There are over 8,000 groups created every week and over 200 conversations happening each minute with inside groups, so definitely check it out. So here is a group that I just looked up. I do not belong to this group, so I wanted to kind of show you what it looks like when you see a group that you don't belong to. So this is Social Media Leaders, and you'll see just from looking at it right off the go, I can see how many members are in it. I can click a one-click button to join, and then there are these 2 other little things, I for information and then a little share arrow. And so the I for information gives me when this group was created. You can see this group was created just a few days ago, what type of group it is, how many members are in it, who the owner is, and then it gives me the group profile and group statistics. Now you'll remember that in the past, group statistics used to be down over here on the right hand side, and I just clicked in it there to kind of show you what it was. Remember, I gave you the summary and the demographics, and in a previous video I told you to kind of check out what the summary and demographics and activity are so that you can decide whether or not a group is right for you. In this case, because this group is so new, there isn't going to be any activity. But in that case, I would go back to I for information and I would look at the group profile and kind of see what this group is about. And so it gives you the group description right here. It tells you other people that are in your network that may be in the group, and then other people, what other groups people explored in there. The other thing is that for a group that you do belong to, so I want to go over to a group that I do belong to. So I'll go into Social Media Today. So in Social Media Today, I belong to this group and I can automatically see how many members. And the difference here is when I click on members, it actually allows me to look for people that are in that group because I belong there. So if I wanted to see what my friend Robin Miller is up to, I can do a search for Robin, and there she is. I can see her activity in the group, send her a message, do whatever. Okay? There's also an advanced search, which is always available. The other thing is you do have the I'm a member, so you see this little button, but I can easily leave. So on groups that you are a member of, you can easily click a one-click button and leave the group if you find that it's not interesting to you. Now, under the I for information, the only new thing that's here is the group rules. Okay, and so when you click on the group rules, this kind of tells you what the intent is for that group, and you'll only see that if you are a member of that group already. Then the other thing I wanted to show you is your settings. This is where in your group you can decide whether or not you want the group logo to display on your profile, how you want to be contacted, if you want to receive announcements or messages from other members, how you want the discussions to be digested in a weekly email or what have you. So none of this has changed. It's just in a new spot for you to figure it out. In the past, it used to be under a little button here and it said more, and you'd have to click more and then go in a drop down. And if you want to leave the group, you can also do it here as well. So that's the old way of doing it. The other thing that you are offered is the ability to share a group. Now, the coolest thing about this is that this is a great tool for community managers or social media managers of company groups. So if you run a company group, the greatest thing that you can do for yourself is get your employees to share this group on their personal profile as a status update. So what I mean by that is, and I actually shared this so you could see what it looks like, but this gives you the opportunity to share this group, okay? And you can put some context around it if you want, and you can share it to other groups or to people individually via email. And if I was a group manager, I would send an email and I would just put everybody's email address that are the key people, your social media evangelists, if you will, at the company, or send an email out regularly through your company email, but get them to share this group on their personal profile. You can even tell them what to say, and so they know what to type in this box, or they can just click the share button, okay? Now I've already done this, so I want to kind of go over to my page and show you what it looks like. So I've already shared the Social Media Today group. Sorry about that. And so I was excited that 2 posts were syndicated last week. So I'm sharing the group. So what's great about this is if I worked for Social Media Today and people saw this in my status update and I wanted to get people to check out my group and join it and join the discussion, if they click on Social Media Today, it brings them right into into the group, right? And that's really awesome. It allows people to get brand visibility into your group on LinkedIn. Maybe they knew you had a company page, but maybe they didn't know that you had a group. So just something to think about. The other awesome thing is you'll notice that up top here is, these are discussions. So this little gray box here, you'll see this for where a discussion was posted that doesn't have a thumbnail photo attached to it. Otherwise, it's pulling up your picture front and center, which is really awesome. And it allows people to like or follow those people, etc., really easily. The other cool thing that I think is really important for group managers is when people post a status update, they now have the option of saying what type of discussion it is. Is it general discussion? Is it a job? Is it a promotion? In the past, you'd have to go up to the jobs or promotions tabs and put something in there. And in the past, community managers would have to go through all the posts and discussions and kind of filter things out that weren't appropriate for the discussions tab. But you no longer have to do that. So now it gives people control to actually do it themselves, and you should totally encourage people to do that. It will automatically filter it to the right tab, so it won't appear and clog up the discussions tab. As always, you can share with the group, but you can also, if you are a social media manager for your company, you can not only share it with the group, but you can also share it with your company Twitter account. So really, really cool stuff there. And as you go down, you can look at the most recent things or the most popular. Click on popular and the most recent so you can see kind of what's happening. And so that is, in a nutshell, the new look and feel of LinkedIn groups. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you check out some of the other tutorials. Talk to you later.